Let's light a candle to remember humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float, people helping lives of others and themselves healthily, happily and lovingly. This is our flowetry. World principles for society. This is our sacred decree. With wellness and wealthily, hope in action happily, inclusively and independently, our rights respectfully, live life to the full, lovingly, with empowerment and empathy, divinely with dignity. These are our world principles for all community. Let's light a candle to remember humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float, people helping lives of others and themselves healthily, happily and lovingly. Sustainable human rights flourishing universally. We are enabled by the Creator to live, evolve, grow purposefully. With these universal rights and responsibility, we are born free with rights, dignity and equality. No discrimination against us, not singled out to bully. We have the right to live freely, safely and securely. We must not be held in servitude or slavery, not subjected to torture or treated degradingly. By law, we are to be treated as a person kindly and humanely, not subjected to detention and arrests arbitrarily, a right to have a competent hearing and tribunal for legal remedy, to be treated as innocent unless proven guilty. You probably think you know all these rights already, but we've updated them to include a right to love, be loved and live lovingly, because without this, our human rights could never work out properly. Let's light a candle to remember humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float, people helping lives of others and themselves healthily, happily and lovingly. A right to freedom from fear, to live fearlessly. A right to our privacy for us and our family. A right to protect ourselves and maintain our rights effectively. Obviously not with guns, because this just creates more calamity. A right to common sense and sensibility. A right to marriage, civil partnership, unions, expressions of love and unity. A right to have, create, maintain a healthy family. A right to freedom of assembly. A right to an excellent standard of healthcare, well-being, and things regarding health alternatively. A right to our senses, sight, hearing, touch, taste, smell, and other extrasensory. A right to live happily. I know you think you know most of these already, but we've updated it to include peace and harmony, because without this, it cannot work correctly. Let's light a candle to remember our humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float, people helping lives of others and themselves healthily, happily, and lovingly. Our freedom of belief is important, as you will see. To have faith, a religion or no religion, is part of humankind's rich tapestry. A right to belong and have a nationality, freedom of movement around, in and out of the country, freedom of thought and to express ourselves, sometimes creatively. A right to have social security, so we all have safety and not have to live in poverty, not in our country, a right to take part in government and other parliamentary, a right to seek asylum within this country, and the people here already to be treated properly so there's no resentment or jealousy, the right and responsibility to desirable, profitable work that keeps you and your loved ones happy and healthily, so we can feel proud to live and be part of our society. By now, we should have the right to an excellent standard of living, including and beyond housing, food, shelter, healthcare, well-being, love and dignity, with consideration of the environment and ecological sustainability. A right to own our own property. We have a right and responsibility to make this happen and participate in the cultural life of our community and wider society. We have a right to participate in environmental and ecological activities, so we have a healthy, clean world left for us and future humanity. I know you think you know all these rights already, but we can make this happen. It can actually be a reality. We can live a life like a paradise on earth, heavenly and consciously. We need some help and to work collaboratively. Let's light a candle to remember humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float people helping lives of others and themselves, healthily, happily, and lovingly. And obviously have our basic needs met, exceeded, lovingly, a right to recreation, rest and play to give us fun and energy and keep us going throughout our day. A freedom from state and personal interference and our rights never to be taken away. A social order and orders that upholds our rights fully. We have a right to an education on how to use and access and maintain our rights freely, so we keep our rights and our humanity. We as humans and human derivatives have a mutual responsibility to grow, maintain and distribute these rights for ourselves and the whole of humanity, for all people who want it to be. Last but maybe most importantly, a right to peace, love and harmony and help one another so we can all be free. As humans evolve, grow and form differently, our rights may need updating, but none ever taken away or parts overshadowed. These basic rights must be kept fully. Make sure we all have these rights so we can help one another practically. For you, us, me, and future collectively. Let's light a candle to remember our humanity. Shine our lights into the future brightly. Float people helping lives of others and themselves healthily, happily, and lovingly. This is Lee. Thanks for listening to me. Let it be.